Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير اللهم اجعل عملنا كله صالحا واجعله لوجهك خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فيه شيئا آمين يا رب. So في المضارع inshallah we are inshallah going to finish the topic today. So what we have learned about fi'l mudariya so far, that fi'l mudariya could be of three it can take three modes, right? It could be fi'l mudariya rafa, the default state is rafa. Then it could be mansoob and majzoom, right? And we also learn that fi'l mudariya can be divided into three groups, right? First group is our huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. These five sigas, they can be our first group. Why we are putting them into one group? Because they all end on dhamma. So when they are rafa, they end on dhamma. When they are mansoob, they are supposed to be ending with fatha. And when they are majzoom, they are supposed to end with skoon. And I'm talking about a regular verb, not irregular verb, right? When a verb is weak, then it could be a little different, right? So when our fail is sahi and we have these five sigas, rafa version will be with dhamma, nasab will be with fatha, and majzoom will be with sukoon. Then comes second group. Second group is the group which which has noon, and their name is af'alul khamsa. Even though they are more, but they are called af'alul khamsa. Why? Because there is repetition of the sigas, right? So they and how their rafa status gonna look like with sabuti noon, because noon is seen, right? So we say failun mudariyan marfoon bi sabuti noon. Then its nasab version would be failun mudariyan mansubun bi hazfi noon, right? And its majzoom form will be same as mansoob, right? So failun mudariun majzoomun bi hasfi noon. And then third group is our hunna and antunna, right? What is so special about them? That they never and they never go through any change, right? So basically their ending gonna remain same as is in rafa, nasab, and jar, right? So these are very important things about fi'l mudariya. Then fi'l mudariya, majzoom and mansoob. Where are the okay, one also this that is also important when fi'l mudariya is not like it's not a regular verb, it's not a sahi fail, right? So then it could be different. So Sahihul Akhir, the first group, when we are talking about Majzoom, the first group with Sukoon, right? The if but that is Muattal Akhir, meaning the last letter is weak, right? So then we see that we won't be able to see the last letter because last letter is Hazaf, right? So Tarda, it is actually Rada, Radiya, Yarda. Uh, I don't know why. Okay, I struggle with pencil now somehow. I don't know. It comes. Nope. Okay, so anyway, we can see over here, uh, actually it is Radiya Yarda, right? And then Tarda, we are seeing over here, which is Hiya or Anta, but we see Sta as a sign of Mudaria, Ra with Sukoon, right? This is first root letter, and Dod is the second root letter. Where is third root letter? It's not there, right? And we are talking about the first group, so that can happen, and you will see that in Quran Pak a lot. So we need to, inshallah, for these weak words, we are going to learn a lot in detail about them. But for now, we should when in as a beginning level, when you are seeing that there are only two letters, right? Two root letters, because ta, ya, and all these sign of mudariya, we know that they are telling that this is fil mudariya. So other than sign of mudariya, if you see only two letters, then their mind should go that actually the third letter is mahzuf. Sorry, hazaf, right? So tarda, the ya is basically, or alif is basically dropped over here. Same in hada yahdi. So ya, there in tarda was alif maksura in weak letter. In second, hada yahdi, hadiya, yahda, hada yahdi. So this is daraba yadribu. So we see that ya is omitted over here, right? It is hazaf. Same is da'a yad'u. Da'a, which is actually dal, ain, and waw, and then the waw has changed into alif, so it becomes da'a yad'u, right? So two letters, whenever you're gonna see only two letters after the sign of mudariya, then you should know that basically the weak letter is being dropped. And then afalul khamsa, we know mansub and majzoom gonna look like same. Okay, so here are the both harufe nasiba and harufe jazima over here. What are the harufe nasiba? An, lan, kei, and izan, right? And then we have lamulamar, we have lamutalil. Lamutalil has different version. It could be only li, or it could be likai, right? And then we have hatta as well. An, lan, kei. You will see them. An is going to be used a lot. Lan is also a lot. You will see kai example as well, only kai. And then li is being used a lot in Quran Pak. And hatta, right? Hatta, not much as a nasibatul mudariya. Actually, harfu as a harfu jaz, because hatta is we learn in harfu jar as well. So hatta as a harfu jar has only two examples, but it has more example as a Nasibatul Mudariya. So an, lan, kay, and isn. Why different color? Because they are basically strong enough that they are doing the job by themselves, meaning they are making fi'l mudariya mansoob by themselves. But when we have li or likai, this lamu talil, right? So then we are going to assume that an is hidden after them, because this li does not do anything. Rather, there is alhamdulillah. So actually, this, when we have this li, or we have likai, these two versions, right? So then basically we are going to think that an is hidden after them, and an is the one who is making fi'l mudariya majzoom, not this li. Rather, this li is going to be taken as a harfu jar li. So that's why whatever fail after that, we are going to take it as a MB, MBF, or mostly it is going to be MBF, right? So we need to remember this point as well. What else is important? Then harfu jazima. So in lam lamma, and then we have again li over here. But this li, which is going to make fi'l mudariya majzoom, that is called lamul amr. So we have two li's, right? Two li's. One li is as a harfu nasibatul mudariya, the other li is as a harfu jazimatul mudariya. So how we are going to differentiate? Obviously, we are going to see that what kind of harf is before it. If it is jazima, then we are going to say that this is lamul amr. And if there is nasab after it, harfu nasab before it, then you're gonna see that this is lamu talil. But there is going to be overlap, right? There is going to be overlap, because both leads, when we know that in case of afalul khamsa, nasab and jazam, both version are by hasfi noon, right? So then there is going to be overlap, and then we can see the context, and translation can help us out that which lam is that, right? So that is we already covered that. So just giving a little review over here. So in lam, lamma, and lamul amar, and this lamul amar can be seen in Quran Pak as wal and fal, meaning this wow ataf, fa ataf, summa as a ataf is gonna come before this lamul amar, and in that case this lamul amar is going to be seen with sukoon. Okay, so that is also important. Then la nahiya, we learn about la nafiya before. La nafiya is basically a regular negation, can be seen with jumla ismiya, with jumla failiya, but they do not do anything to fail. But this la nahiya, law of negation, it is going to make fail mudariya majzoom. So if you see a la, and after that la you see fail mudariya majzoom, then this is basically our forbidding lam, la nahiya. And inshallah, we are going to learn lamul fail amar and fail nahi very soon. So that was it, and this is all done. Last class we were talking about lamma last class, right? Yeah, this lam is that was the homework. and then we talk about lamma. So for lamma, we need to remember two things, that lamma can be seen with fail mudaria and lamma can be seen with fail madi as well. So they are playing two different roles when they are coming with two different afal. So since we are talking about fail mudaria right now, and we are seeing lamma as a harfu jazimatul mudaria, right? So in that case, that is a harf. Lamma is a harf when it is seen with fail mudaria, and this is making fail mudaria majzoom. Walamma yadkhul. It's supposed to be yadkhul. Fail mudaria should be majzoom. But just for iltakai sakinain, because there is sukoon over here, and then we have sukoon on the lam as well, right? And two sukoon does not exist in Arabic grammar. For the purpose of fluency, what they do, they give uh, first sukoon and some haraka, right? So that's why this kasra is being given over here. وَلَمَّا يَدْخُلِ الْإِيمَانُ فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ. And when we have this lamma has a name. This is harfiya, and it has a job. What is the job? It is harfu nafin, wa jazmin, wa qalbin. So these three terms we need to memorize, because that is going to help us the job of lamma. So harfu nafin, meaning it is going to give the meaning of negation. It is going to make fil mudariya majzoom, and it is going to bring some change in fail mudariya. What is this change in terms of translation? Of fail mudariya is supposed to be translated as present tense, but when this lamma is going to come, basically it's not in present, because we are saying walamma yadhulil imanu fi qulubikum. Iman did not enter. Iman did not enter fi kulubikum, in their hearts. So I am translating as did not, like a madi. So that's why I'm saying that this fail mutariya. So this harfu jazimatul mutariya, which is lamma, is harfu nafin wa jazmin wa qalbin, because it is changing the tense of the fail mutariya. So how we gonna say walamma yadkhulil? So over here, if we want to analyze this sentence, walamma. So lamma, I'm gonna say that this is lamma harfu nafin wa jazbin wa qalbin. So I'm gonna use these three terms to explain this lamma, and this lamma is harfiya. And then someone's mic is on, please. So then yadkhul is fe'lun mudari'un majzumun bisukun, right? So actually it has a sukoon, and as I said, this is for iltakai sakinain, to just to read it with fluency. And then al imanu, what is the label for this iman? This is rafa status, and yadkhul is huwa version, right? So when it is huwa, I can expect my outside doer. So iman is outside doer. So that's why I'm gonna say iman did not enter. Iman did not enter, right? And even I can say yet, because not yet, it takes the meaning of. So iman did not enter yet. Fi, in, harfujar, qulubi is a majroor, and then idafa fragment. So fi kulubikum is related to fail yadhul. So this is how we are going to label it. On the other hand, same lamma when it is coming with the fi'l madi, then it is not harf. Rather, it is going to be called ismiya. So now it is an ism. And it is zarfiya, meaning it because it is giving the connotation of time. And then it is shartiya also. So again, three terms. When we see with Madi, again three terms we need to remember that Lamma is Ismiya, Zarfiya, and Shartiya. And Shartiya, Ghair Jazim, what does that mean? Inshallah, we are going to learn about Shart and then all these things will become clear. So right now you can just memorize it and inshallah we will learn more. So Walamma Ja'a Musa limiqatina wa kallamahu rabbuhu qala rabbi arini unzur anzur ilayka anzur ya unzur ilayka, it should be you show me, I want to see. Qala rabbi arini qala rabbi, so the Rabb said arini, I will show you, anzur ilayka, I need to check, look like it should be nazara yanzuru. Okay, anyway, fail madi, past tense, right? When it is coming with lamma, translation would be when, and it is like a conditional. So walamma, and when jaa came, who came? Musa. So what should be the status of Musa? Rafa. That is the basically doer. So when Musa came, limiqatina, for his appointed time, because he was being called by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wakallamahu, and he spoke to him. Who spoke to him? Kallama, who? Rabbuhu, right? So this Rabbuhu is telling me who spoke, right? So this is Rabbuhu is the outside doer for Kallama. And his Rabb spoke to him, and then Qala, he said. Who is saying now? Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Rabbi. So again, Ya Rabbi, actually. Oh my Rabb. Arini, you show me.
Ustada, it is Anzur.
Anzur?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So Arini, you show me. Anzur ilayka. To, like, he is requesting that you show yourself to me, right? So what we are seeing over here, that lamma is referring to time over here. So when Musa alayhi salam came on his appointed time to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So lamma with fail madi is basically zarfiya and shartiya. Okay, next. So again, we see lamma with fail mudari over here. Lamma yazuqu azabi. They have not tasted my punishment yet. Right? Tasted. So even though mudariya, but translation we're gonna do in the past. Lamma qama Abdullahi yad'uhu. So lamma with the fail madi we are seeing over here, right? Lamma qama Abdullahi, when the Abd of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is referring to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, stood up, right? So when he stood up, and then what happened? Yad'uhu, he called upon him. So this is like a shart part, right? That happened and then that happened. So he stood up And what did he do? He called upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is taking the meaning of zarfiya and shartiya. Then we saw these example last class. Did we go through this slide?
Yes,
No.
Ustada, we have none.
Okay, so then inshallah, lamma, some more examples over here with the lamma, right? So this is for extra practice. Okay, now we already did lamu talil and lamul amr difference as well. Everyone clear, or should we repeat one more time?
I'm clear, sister.
Okay, so lamu talil, we see wali yasma'u, right? When ataf is coming with lamu talil, we see that lamu talil gonna always remain with kasra. Doesn't matter what is coming before it, right? Any harufu ataf is not even going to make any change in lamu talil. Lamu talil gonna stay with kasra. But lamul amr, whenever any harfu ataf is going to come before it, then we will see lamul amr with sukun. So that is the difference we need to remember. So there are some more example with summa. Did we go through this example?
No.
Okay, so summal yaqdu, we see over here summa, right? And then we are seeing lam with sukun, so our mind should go for lamul amr, right? And lamul amr is supposed to be translated as should. Lamul talil is supposed to translate as so that, right? So this is how we are. So summal yaqdu, qada yaqdu, qada yaqdi, sorry, qada yaqdi. So what Bob it is making? It is qadaya yaqdiyu, right?
Daraba.
Yes, daraba yadribu, right? So when it comes to whom, it will be yaqdu, yaqduna, right? Qada yaqdi, yaqdiyani, and then yaqduna. Huma version would be yaqdiyani. This ya will open up, right? And yaqdiyani. But when it comes to home version, it will be yaqduna. And now over here, what do we see? Hasfi noon. Why? Because of lamul amr, right? So yaqdu, thummal yaqdu. So that means when someone is done something, right? So, and it is talking about the Hajj or Umrah. So summal yaqdu tafasa. Yeah, so it is talking about the rituals of Hajj, that Summal Yaqdu, when they are done, their all these rituals, right? Tafasahum, Tafasahum mean that they should, uh, during the Hajj, they are not supposed to shave their hair or trim their nails or all that stuff, right? So then they should take care of their tidiness, meaning they should do all that stuff. So tafasahum wal yufu, again we see lam with sukun, and before that I can say wow, so that is ataf. And then wal yufu, sorry, wal yufu, so this is wafa, wafa yafi, wafa wafa yafi, and then awfa yufi, and then yufuna would be the home version. So wal yufu, so then they should fulfill, right, from wafa, meaning to fulfill something. So wal yufu, and then let them, or they should, right? So both we can translate let them or they should. So they should fulfill. What should they fulfill? Nuzurahum. What is nazur? Their nazar, whatever oath or whatever, basically the oath, right? So whatever nuzur they have made, they should perform them, fulfill them. Wal yattawafu. So another lamul amar. Wal yattawafu, from tawaf. Tawafa, yutawifu. So tawafuna, again noon is dropped because of lamul amar, which is making it majzoom. So wal yattawafu, and then they should do tawaf bil bayti atik. Bil baytil atik. Right? So the house, atik literally mean the old house. So we see all these lamul amar over here, and we are seeing that they are making fail mudariya majzoom bihasfi noon.
Sister, in translation, it should be whom or you all, as it is lamul amar.
Yeah. Then let them and their untidiness, like they should come out of the ihram, right? So let them, or we can say then they should end their untidiness, and they should fulfill their vows, right? And they should perform tawaf around the ancient house. So we can put all these should, or let them, right? So these kind of translation gonna come for lamul amar. So if okay, this is already, yeah, okay, I think we are good here. Then I put some examples over here. Wal tanzur nafsum ma qaddamat liwad. Beautiful ayah, part of the ayah, right? So every soul, wal tanzur, wow came, right? What should be the actual, what is the default of this fail over here? Nazara yanzuru. This is bab nasara.
Nasara.
Nasara yansuru, nazara yanzuru. Yanzuru, and then it is tanzuru. It should be tanzuru. So now tanzuru, why tanzuru? What is the siga if it is tanzuru?
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Mubtada.
It could be hiya or it could be anta.
Yeah.
Right? So these are the two options, and then we can see that which one is working over here. I see nafsun over here as an outside doer, right? So that means this is hiya version. So wal tanzur nafsun. So a soul should watch or see, keep an eye, basically. A soul should keep an eye.
What?
Keep an eye on what? Ma kaddamat, what it is sending forth, li ghad, for tomorrow. So this li, harfu jar, and ghad is referring to time, tomorrow, right? So wal tanzur, so we're gonna say wow is a tough over here. Lam is lamul amar, right? Harfu jazimatul mudariya. Tanzur is fe'lun mudariun majzumun bi sukun, right? And file is
outside. Nafsun.
which is nafsun. and then our soul should see or be careful watching, like we need to watch what we are doing, right? So our soul should be carefully watching what? Ma qaddamat, what it is sending forth. So what answer we are getting for ma qaddamat lighad?
مفعول به.
Yes, right. So ma again over here, it is ma mosula, right? And basically it is making the whole, and when it is ma mosula, we need a sila, right? So qaddamat, this is fil madi, and then it is MBF. So together they are basically one bucket, and this bucket is mafulun bihi. Falyanzuril insanu mimma khuliq. So again, fa came. This is ataf. Lam with sukoon is lamul amr. Harfu jazimatul lil mudariya. Yanzur, it's supposed to be yanzur. So failun mudariun majzoomun bisukoon. But this kasra is just for the fluency purpose, for iltaqai sakinain. So fal yanzuril insanu. So I know ya beginning, right? And I'm seeing sukoon over here. That means this is basically my first group, right? With the first group, I'm gonna see with sukoon. The second group, I'm gonna see bi hasfi noon. So this is my first group, and since I see this ya beginning, right, and with sukoon, so that is basically my hiya version. When hua version. When it is hua version, then I can expect outside doer. So this insanu is my outside doer. So insan, the mankind, should see, should watch, right, or should ponder even, right? Mimma. How many words? Actually, it is min. It is min
And ma.
plus ma. And we need to remember sometimes what's gonna happen when this min attack to or attached to this ma, which is ma mosula, then it gonna lose its alif. We will see this example a lot in Quran Pak, right? Even we see amma yatasaalun, how it is written like that, right? So actually it is an plus ma, but this ma has lost the alif. That's why it is amma. So same over here, mimma. So from what? Again, this ma is mosula over here. From what? Khuliqa. What kind of fail is khuliqa?
Majhool.
Yes, it's supposed to be khalaqa yakhluqu, right? This is khalaqa yakhluqu. When you see fail madi starting with dhamma, because fail madi is not going to start with dhamma unless it is majhul. And fil madi, we need to remember two sounds. The first letter gonna be with the dhamma, and the middle root letter gonna be with sukoon. Oh, sorry.
No, kasra.
Kasra.
Yeah,
Kasra.
with kasra.
Ooh,
Yeah, e sounds, right? So mimma khuliq. So every mankind, every human being should watch what they are being created with, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is putting us in our place, that you you be very arrogant, right? You put my commands down, right? And think that you know better, right? So look at your creation, how you are being created. So فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خُلِقَ. So what would be the label of مِمَّا خُلِقَ?
MBF.
MBF.
MBF, because it is related to فَلْ.
Yanzur.
Okay, فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا. So now this is our second group, right? Because wow is my file over here, right? So noon is being dropped over here, that because this is how it is becoming Majzoom. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا, ya beginning, meaning this is whom, right? فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. So then they all should worship what? Rabba Hazal Baiti. Are they how they are connected, these three words together?
إضافة.
Yeah, Idafa. So Rab of this house. So we have Idafa, and then we have Ismul Ishara and Musharun Ilayhi fragment as well. Right? And what they are doing over here, all these three fragments, two fragments.
مفعول به.
Mafulun bihi.
They all should worship the Rabb of this house.
Yeah, they should do what? Right? So they should worship. Or actually, they should worship who? Right? So it is giving the answer of who. Who they should worship? Worship Rabba Hazal Bait. So this is Mafulun bihi. Then Falyastajibu, same, right? وَلْيَكْتُبْ بَيْنَكُمْ كَاتِبٌ بِالْعَدْلِ. So I'm gonna leave because we are running out of time. So you guys can see and try. So for this one, I put all these Arab, so you can go through them. For this example, I put the whole thing before what is before it, because it everything is being more clear and there is more detail about it. If we have time at the end, we can go through, inshallah. Okay, so what is the benefit of Lamul Amr? Lamul Amr plus Fi'l Mudari Majzoom. With Lamul Amr, the one being commanded can be specified. In case of third person singular, huwa, we can add our file ism zahir. So that is a good purpose for this Lamul Amr. What does that mean? When I'm saying fal yumlil, so waliyuhu. What is waliyuhu over here? Since this is huwa version, right? I can have outside doer. Outside doer, right? Can we do in a regular fail amar? No. Right? Fail amar, it's gonna be stick with anta.
Yes.
Right? But when we have lamul amar, then this is the beauty, this is the benefit of it, that we can have outside doer as well, which is more being more specific over here. Right? So his wali should dictate, should write bil adl, with justice. So this is the ayah when as, the one who like the waris, he is not able to uh, write for himself, right? So then his wali is going to write for himself, for him, basically. So فَلْيُمْلِلْ وَلِيُّهُ بِالْعَدْلِ. So we need to remember that this is the benefit of Lamul Amar, that we can have Ism Zahir when it is our Huwa version, right? So then we can have Ism Zahir after it. Lamul Amar and Lamul Talil. So we see over here which one is Lamul Amar and Lamul Talil. So let's see if we can recognize Shahru Ramadan al-Lazi. So month of Ramadan, Idafa fragment, right? So Shahru Ramadan Allazi, which Unzila, being sent down, or in which we can say Unzila, sent down, fihi, in it. Yeah, so it's coming over here. Unzila fihi, so being sent in it, what? Al-Qur'anu, the Quran. Hudallin Nasi, which is guidance for mankind, Wabayinatin, and clear signs, Minal Huda, from the guidance, Wal Furqan, and clear criterion, Faman Shahida, then Fa Man, so this is ataf, Man Shahida, Minkum Shahra, so whoever, Shahida, witness, Minkum, among you, Ashahra, this month, Fal Yasumhu. So this is very obvious and clear, right? So Fa is ataf and Lam is Lamul Amar. Fal Yasumhu, so then he should fast it, right? So this is who is referring to Ramadan. Waman kana maridan, and whoever is sick, aw, or ala, on, suffering, on a travel, fa'iddatun, then what is the command? That he need to count, he need to keep the counting, min ayamin, of the days, ukhar, other. So he is going to fast in other days, he need to keep accounting and do the fasting in other days. Yuridu, yuridullahu, right? So the Lafzul Jalala is file over here. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wish or wants bikum, for you all, yusra, ease, right? Wala yuridu, and he do not want bikum, for you, al usra.
How much?
Wali tukmilul iddata.
Wali.
So what kind of
Lam Falil.
talil, right? It cannot be amar at all,
Yeah.
right? Because wow came. So wali tukmilul iddata, so that they complete their idda. This idda is whatever days they had missed, they need to complete them. Wali tukabbirullaha,
Lam Talil.
Talil.
again lamutalil, right? So and so that they can show the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or proclaim the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ala ma hadakum, on what on what they are being guided, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them guidance, right? And have given them tawfiq, so now that's why they are supposed to proclaim the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ.
Perhaps you all.
Yeah, so that you be grateful. So this is how we can differentiate between. So I put the whole Arab for the whole ayah over here. You guys can go through. And let us finish, and then we can come back to it. Then the last one is La Nahia on our list. I saved for the last, inshallah. So La Nahia, as I said, we are going to see after this La Fail Mutaria Majzoom. So when we see Fail Mutaria Majzoom, then we are going to know that this is basically forbidding La. So it is basically demanding from us to not to do something. So that is aslubul talab. So we are going to, when we are going to do shartiya, we are going to talk about this aslubul talab. Basically, if amar nahi, right? So when we are demanding someone not to do something or do something, right? So these are all amar nahi, istifham, questioning, right? So all that are called slobul talab, and this law of negation is one of them. It is going to make fil mudariya majzoom, can be seen before mudariya muakkid, meaning you know that nunu sakila and nunu khafifa, right? In Quran Pak you must have noticed tansurunna or tansurunna, right? So you see noon sakila, noon with shadda at the end of the fail. So that is basically fail mudariya muakkid, and inshallah we are going to learn this one as well. So before this noon sakila, we can expect this la as well. So that is this na. La nahiya, and then this la nahiya with lil khitab, you see the example wa idha qila lahum la tufsidu fil ardi, when it is said to them, wa iza qila, this is majhul over here, wa iza, and when qila, it is said, lahum, to them, la tufsidu, it is la tufsiduna. Sorry, it was tufsidun actually, right? So then noon is dropped. Why? Because of this la, because this la is nahiya over here, making fail mudariya majzoom. This is our second group. Second group is going to be seen majzoom by hasfi noon. So tufsidu is and wow is basically file over here. So la tufsidu fil ardi, when it is being said to them that do not, you all do not. So this is antum, right? So you all do not do fasad fil ardi, in the earth. What is their response? Qalu, they said, innama, only, right? Innama, whenever you're gonna see, you're gonna translate as only, and inshallah more to learn about it. So innama, only, nahnu, we are, muslihun, the one who do reform things, right? So we are here, we are doing islah, basically they are saying. So we see that this la nahiya over here, so making fil mudariya majzoom. The example with lil ghaib, la yatta khizil mu'minuna. So actually it was la yatta khiz, right? So this la is making fi'l mudariya majzoom over here. So la yatta khizil mu'minuna. What is the role of mu'minuna over here?
Outside door.
Out door, very good. So this is huwa, and mu'minuna is outside door. So the believer should not take. Believers, I'm gonna translate my file first. Believer should not. Believer, yeah, I think should not take. Should not take, because when we are translating with anta, right? So do not do fasad. But over here, it is not direct forbidding, right? So then the translation that believers should not take kafirin, kafirina. What is the status of kafirina over here?
nasab, mafulun
مفعول
bihi,
به.
Yeah, this is nasab, right? This is mafulun bihi, nasab. And what is the sign of being nasab in kafirina?
deep,
Yeah, yeah,
يا نون.
yeah, mad, yeah, mad.
Yamad. And
يا
what is
مدين.
the sign in muminuna?
رف.
minin,
Wow, 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 mad.
Wow, yeah. So we need to remember that. Okay. So la yattakhizil mu'minuna. So the believer should not take kafirin awliya awliya as a awliya, right? So they should not take kafirin as awliya,
friend,
yeah, as a friend. Min dunil mu'minina, other than believers. So leaving believers away and taking kafirin as a awliya, this is the forbidden over here. We should keep relation with them. It's not saying that we need to cut off from them, but awliya is something like a very close friend when you are sharing everything with them, right? So this is not allowed. So we see the example that indirect forbidding is happening with lil ghaib, third person. And with this law, we see over here again, there is going to be different version when it is our fail is Sahi Salim, right? So then we are seeing fail Mudaria with a sukoon. But when our fail is having a weak letter at the end, right? Because when we are making fail Mudari Majzoom, where the change happen at the end. So if the last letter is weak, right, then it is going to be actually chopped off, right? So over here, this is Masha Yamshi. Masha Yamshi. But Bab it is making?
ضرب يضرب.
ayadri,
Yeah, Daraba Yadribu, right? So Masha Yamshi. And then if it is I take as a anta, that would be tamshi,
Hmm.
right? So we see that ya is not here. So the ya is being dropped because the weak letter was weak. Sorry, last letter was weak. So it is being dropped. So wala tamshi. And again, I'm giving you that we know that this ta is sign of mudaria. And after that, you see only two letters, right? So that should tell us that one letter is missing. So wala tamshi fil ardi maraha. So what is the translation? Do not walk
Walk. Walk.
on earth.
On the earth heartily.
Yes, arrogantly. Right? So subhanallah. Wala tamshi fil ardi maraha. Uh, okay, and then wala tusa'ir khaddaka linnas. What is the translation for that? Wala tusa'ir khaddaka. Literally, khaddaka mean your cheek. Linnasi for mankind.
Don't turn your cheeks. यानी बात करने के वक्त लोगों के तरफ से अपना चेहरा मत मोड़ो.
Wala tusa'ir khaddaka linnas.
Don't turn your faces
from people.
people while talking.
Do not turn your cheek. लिखा है.
Yeah, so khaddaka is cheek, your
जी.
cheek from mankind. So
Again, arrogance,
to
right?
yeah, with arrogance, yes. Right? So to sa'ir mean turning away. Fala taj'alu lillahi, it should be lillahi. Fala taj'alu lillahi andadan. Subhanallah. So you all do not make lillahi for Allah
Oh.
subhanahu wa ta'ala andadan any nid. And what is nid? Nid is someone you are saying that equal, nauzubillah, in attributes, or any af'al, like whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do, these people can do, or any sift you are attributing to these, right? So do not make anyone equal to him. Okay, so then what is next? So then you see the difference between la nafiya and la nahiya, right? So you guys can go through, inshallah, some more example of la nahiya and la nafiya. Okay, and then we have harfu jazimatul lil mudariya, which is in we are supposed to talk to, but in inshallah we will do shartiya soon. In other class, I'm thinking that we can start shart on our Saturday's class. So then we are going to talk about this in, very important in. So over here for now, we're gonna just see that this in is going to make fi'l mutariya majzoom, and it is so powerful that it can make two fi'l mutariya majzoom. And when we see this in, basically, again, this is a setting a condition. It is if and then situation, right? And it is going to have two parts. I think I have over here. So when we see any shart, any conditional sentence, what are the tools and what are the basically ingredients of this shartiya sentence? So first of all, we are going to see adwatu shart, meaning the tools of shart, meaning we are going to see some haruf or some asma which are going to give us indication that this is a conditional sentence is starting here, right? And one example we can remember just this in. So let's say we have in starting a sentence, right? In can be other purpose as well, but sorry, you're gonna see after this in fi'l mudariya majzoom, right? So then this is definitely in shartiya. So let's say you have seen in, so that is basically a tool of shart, which is giving us indication that this sentence is shartiya. And then these tools can be of two kinds. One is that going to work on fi'l mudariya, making it majzoom. The other one is not going to do anything, right? So that's why they are two different. So jazim and ghair jazim. But inshallah, that is for our shart part when we are going to do shart in detail. Then after the tool, you are going to see a sentence. This sentence is called jumla to shart, and there is going to be obviously when we are talking about in, there is going to be fi'l mudariya majzoom. right? And that is basically our shart part. And then this shart part need a jawab, because we are saying that if there is a cause for something and then the effect is coming, if and then, right? So this jumla to shart is basically our if part, and jawabu shart is our then part. So cause and effect we are going to see. So these are basically three ingredients of jumla shartiya, and this is the in is basically going to start a shart. I do not want to overwhelm you guys. So these are some haruf and some asma which are going to make fi'l mudariya majzoom, and they are basically the one who set a condition. So these are adwatu jazima, condition tools that can affect two afal. So not only in, rather you see that many afal, asma and some are haruf, right? You see these two are haruf, in and isma. The rest are all haruf. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm sleepy. So the two are haruf, the rest are all or asma. So they are ism, and after them we are going to see fi'l mudariya majzoom. So they are the one who are going to set a condition. So they are the tools that they set condition, and they are called jazima, because as I said that some are going to be jazim and some are going to be where jazim. So they are the one who are jazim. So now just look at this example as an example that in is going to make our fi'l mudariya majzoom. We are seeing as a harfu jazimatul mudariya. So in tansurullaha yansurkum. So in, if, this in is going to be translated as if tansuru, what do we see? We see fi'l mudariya over here. What group? Second group, right? Wow is there, which is the file. Noon is being dropped because this is fi'l mudariya majzoom. Who is making it majzoom? In is making it majzoom, right? So now, if you all help who? Allah. So the word lafzul jalala is nasab over here, mafulun bihi, right? So if you all help who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yansurkum. Then what gonna happen? So that is our if part. So if you all help Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then what gonna happen? Yansurkum. He will help you all. Right? So this is our then part. And we see that this in is going, it is making this fi'l mudariya majzoom, and it is also making this fi'l mudariya majzoom. So in has power to make two fi'l mudariya majzoom, and that's why it is given the name. And this is a harf. In is a harf over here, right? So we're gonna say harfu shart tajzimu fi'lain. So in is harfu shart tajzimu fi'lain. So this is harfu shart which makes two fi'l mudariya majzoom. Basically this is what it is saying. So harfu shart tajzimu fi'lain. Fi'lain mean two afal. So it is a conditional particle which makes two afal majzoom, and we're gonna say for tansuru fi'lun mudariya majzoomun bihasfi noon liannahu min afalul khamsa. The lafzul jalala is mafulun bihi for tansuru. And yansurkum again fi'lun mudari majzoom bisakun, and kum is mafulun bihi. So if you understand that much, alhamdulillah, that is good enough for now. And that's all for today. So with that, we finished our fi'l mudari', and I'm thinking that we can have a test on it. So now you guys tell me. Okay, let me end the recording first. So we're gonna end over here. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.